This topic is so interesting to me. Recently, Stranger Things actress, main character Millie Bobby Brown has been facing a lot of backlash and a lot of insulting things of people commenting that she looks older than her age. For context, Millie Bobby Brown is 21 years old. I did mention her in this video over there, so go check out real quick because I have some important things to say about that situation. But Millie Bobby Brown's 21 years old. It feels like yesterday I saw that she was like 12 or something like that, but she's grown now. And people are saying that she looks older than her age. They're saying she looks like she's in her 30s or her 50s or whatever it is, X, Y, and Z. Now, the common consensus is that Millie Bobby Brown has had Botox and all kinds of surgeries. So as a result of that, that's why she's now aging like milk or whatever it is. Now, I'm not going to comment on it. For me, she looks 21 years old. I don't find a girl attractive or anything like that, but she looks like a 21-year-old. You feel what I'm saying? She's growing, she's developing. That's just what's gonna happen. But I find it weird how like everyone's on her ass going like, oh man, what's she done? Oh this, oh that. Everybody's got some kind of introspective take or supreme take about this woman's looks and X, Y, and Z. And this ain't going the way that you think it is. This video isn't about leave women alone, X, Y, Z. It's just a great topic to use for this video because it shows how hypocritical society is. You see, there's one famous thing that Dave Chappelle said, and he said that society has a lot of fake outrage, and what fake outrage really is that people or individuals, on whether it be on Twitter or any type of social media platform or in person, will always advocate for the things that sound right. So for example, body positivity, don't make women feel insecure, don't comment on women's bodies, unrealistic standards, social media versus reality, blah 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 blah. These are things that we've heard all over social media and all over the internet, wherever it is. We've always heard this narrative that we should leave women alone, X, Y, and Z, or leave men alone, don't body shame, don't do anything like that. It's been a big thing, don't body shame anyone. And naturally, when people do have something to comment on about someone's body, then people will be like, oh yeah, no, you can't do that, especially women. You can't do that, you're sexist, you're whatever it is. They say all kinds of stuff. But now I'm just confused where that same energy is. Like, I thought the internet was so holier than thou. I thought the internet was so morally correct and right. So why are we cussing out this 21-year-old's looks? I don't get it. I really don't get it, because one day we were all on the wave. Not me, I was minding my own business, but I watched the trends. Body positivity, don't body shame anybody. But now everyone's just casually body shaming Miss Millie Bobby Brown. And I've noticed this about society. They pick and choose who they be cussing out. And they like to complain sometimes. They'll complain sometimes in the sense that, that's wrong, that's this and the third. But then the exact same thing will happen. But because it's a different person, they make excuses for it. They bend the rules. They twist it. They do all kinds of stuff. And they justify their wickedness. They justify why it's okay this time. They justify why it doesn't really matter as much as it did with that one. In their heads, this time makes sense. This time it adds up. And this time we have the right to decide it. And I just don't understand the audacity with social media people. Like, where do they think they have the authority to be commenting and justifying who does and who does not get to be cussed out for their looks? It never makes sense to me. Now, to respond to all of this, Millie Bobby Brown made this really dramatic post, responded, and if that's what makes you feel empowered, power to you, woman. However, you should not have said anything. And I think this is the common consensus with everybody. We have to understand, social media, society, are going to have their pick and choose mentality regardless of the case may be. They're going to pick and choose when something makes sense and when something doesn't make sense. They decide the rules based on their feelings. That's why they're okay with Millie Bobby Brown this time, but with somebody else, they were not okay with it because they pick and choose. So as an individual who knows that society picks and choose, why would you care what anybody thinks? Now, let's have some balance. I always like to put some balance in my videos. When I say care about what people think, I mean in the sense that you always put your best foot forward. Be genuine, be kind, be loving, be caring for people. Always put out your best hands and your best foot forward for people. However, if you notice that you're not doing anything wrong and you're really trying to be a better person day by day, have a society or people around you, whether it be your family or your friends or whoever it is, constantly have something to say about you, What do you do at that point? At that point, you're really trying your hardest. At that point, you're really trying your best. You're really giving it your all, but people are still saying something about you. Ignore it. If there's one thing that I've grown up and I've realized about in this life, is that everyone's gonna have an opinion. Shout out to my mom. Mom, if you watching this, I love you with all my heart. But my mom be having some crazy opinions sometimes, you feel me? Sometimes she's right, sometimes she's not right. But I think one thing I noticed about my mom was that when I would put on more muscle, she'd say, oh, this is too much muscle. This is too much muscle. Don't do that X, Y, and Z. Okay, I go on a little bit of a cut. Not because she told me to, but I just want to. Then she's like, oh, you're too skinny now. You're this, that, and the third. And it'll be this kind of thing where it's like I'm constantly fluctuating between my body types. Not because of her, but it's because it's like, you know, do I look good to you or not? Now, like I said, I was happy with how I looked regardless. If I wanted to be a bit more muscly, I'll be a bit more muscly. Mom can go and kick rocks. If I want to be a bit more skinny, I'm going to be a bit more skinny. Mom going to go kick rocks. But at the end of the day, I realized that my mom's going to have her opinion. She's going to have her opinion. And then you'll have my girlfriend who loves the way I look like regardless. And then you'll have one other person who says something else. And X, Y, and Z. But then you realize you have all these opinions. One person is saying you look good with too much muscles. One person is saying you need to lose some muscles. One person is saying that you're not muscly enough. X, Y, and Z. My head's all over the place. Where am I meant to look? In the mirror. I'm going to decide what I like. And whatever you guys think about it, that's your opinion. But this is my program. This is my style. This is my life. And you're going to go with what I choose to do. Because so long as it's not unhealthy to you, so long as it's not offending you, so long as it's not hurting you or making you feel uncomfortable, I'm not going to change what I like to do. This is the phase I am in my life. And if you don't like that, well, you can always stand in the corner, but don't be commenting too much because I don't want to hear that. And if they do comment, which they always will, carry on with your day. Keep doing you until you're done doing you. Now, people will give opinions sometimes out of concern. For example, if you're okay with being obese, that people are going to give you their concern, not because they want to cuss you out or fat shame you. It's because you're big, and that's going to lead to more health complications. But the point is, guys, don't be out here trying to care or give a dang about what other people think. Like, why sit there and think about, oh, well, this person thinks this person thinks that. Because one day it was, oh, everybody loves Millie Bobby Brown. We adore Millie Bobby Brown. Heck, it was even just the year before they're saying, oh, Millie Bobby Brown, we're so happy you moved on. We're so happy that you're getting married and X, Y, Z, yada, yada, yada. A few months later now, they're saying that she looks old. Like, what? And I've seen this with celebrities and even in my personal life. People always fluctuate. People always have their opinion. Sometimes people just want to be evil for no reason. But Emmanuel, why do they want to be evil? I don't know, man. I don't know. But if you try to understand the madness, you too will become mad. You feel me? So leave them to do what they want and carry on doing yourself. And additionally to that, don't conform to society's hypocritical nonsense and BS. At the end of the day, you are an individual watching this video. And I can see that you're watching this video because you find this topic interesting. But if you are watching, this is a serious message to you. Don't click it off now. You need to listen to this part. Contribute to society in a positive way. And what I mean by that is don't conform and follow the trends. Trends are based on BS most of the time. Trends are based on hypocrisy. And trends are mainly based on fake outrage. So now that you know this, when you see that the group of people are moving one way, don't just go follow them. Sit down and think, why are people going through that way? And 99% of the time you realize that people are going that way because they're just being stupid. I said it. They're just being stupid. There are some things that are just not opinionated. They're just factual. And the fact of the matter is people can just sometimes be stupid. Now, I do understand that some people that are commenting on Millie Bobby Brown's appearance for educational purposes. For example, like there's this plastic surgeon. He's talking about her, you know, her Botox, whatever it is, because it's like, well, if she had Botox, we don't even know. But he reckons she had her Botox. But for educational purposes, to let other people know that they don't need to get Botox and they're good just the way they are. And if they get Botox, they can age a lot more quickly. I believe that educational purposes like that is cool. By that same breath, you know, don't just conform what society is saying. Have your own opinion, challenge thoughts, have that kind of introspection to look at yourself and be like, why do I think this? Why do I agree with that? Why do I think that, this is the way to move? Why do I think that, I should listen to this? Why do I think society is going that way? Do I want to follow this way or go the opposite way? Or is everyone gone crazy? Or am I the crazy one? Just sit down and think about it. Don't just walk with everyone just because you want to be a sheep. At the end of the day, that's going to make you look like a loser. And I know you don't want to be a loser. You want to be a winner. So act like a winner. Act like a winner that decides, okay, this is some BS. I know that 1,000 people are saying yes to this thing, but I'm going to be the one that says no, because that just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. That's crazy. Don't be afraid to be that person. In addition to that, don't conform to society's fake outrage. You'll find it that a lot of low IQ people are on the internet voicing their opinion. Yeah, there's a lot of them on the internet, and they have a lot to say about anything but their own lives. It's crazy how much people talk. I guess the final point to make this whole video balance as well is that Millie Bobby Brown, she's never going to see this video, but madam, to anyone who's out there, if you've got surgery or whatever it is, if people are pointing out that you've had surgery, and you've had surgery, or you've done some steroids or whatever it is that you did, if people are commenting on that, they have the right to. And don't sit there and act like it didn't happen. Like if you got steroids, if you're so proud of steroids, own up to it. If you got Botox, open up to it, own up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just run away and be like, I'm going to get Botox in secret, but when people start commenting, I'm going to cry on the internet and say everyone's being mean to me. No. You decided to get it, yeah? Keep the same energy. It was good, right? You liked getting it, so stand proud with it. And people are allowed to talk. People are allowed to say whatever it is. If you do some crazy-ish to yourself, people have every right to comment about it. You feel me? Don't act like it just didn't happen, because you look stupid and very weird. And you're a liar. Like, why? It's like when Nicki Minaj and Kim Kardashian were going around saying that their asses were like real. I was like, no, it's not. Or like Kylie Jenner, like, my ass is real. Like, no, it wasn't. It was BBL or whatever it is. Like, why are you lying? Like, why do people just like? Anyway, this is why I hate celebrities. This is why I can't stand celebrities. But you start lying, like, or like The Rock when he says he hasn't had steroids. Like, piss off. Like, you just have. Like, I don't know why people just do that. Like, you've done it. Stand proud with it. Like, don't lie. Because now I'm gonna get offended, because you're now looking me in my eyes like I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I call it to your BS, but like, you're talking to me like I'm stupid. I don't really appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of these guys just be lying. So there's that point to consider with Millie Bobby Brown. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, opinions. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. I beg of you. That being said, my subscribers, stand on a march to God's will together as well. God bless, take care, and I'll see you guys next video.